That pretty much sums up how I feel about the Ducks season, and I'd say McTavish would probably agree.
The frustration on display. Mason McTavish breaks his stick to end the season.
This game was no different for the most part. The Jets were at full strength for this one, with their coach calling it a little practice sesh to warm up for the playoffs.
Got Arneal because he wants this to be a little practice session to get ready for the postseason.
And honestly, it showed. This felt like a varsity versus JV matchup for most of the game, especially early on.
No question about it.
Oh, Carlson busts in, drops it off, and Stanley lowers the boom on Gauthier.
But then there was Husso. He was lights out, clearly auditioning for a job next season. He faced 43 shots, including 4 power plays.
Anaheim number 77, 2 minutes, hold it.
Of series because both teams can hit.
From the best power play in the league, and even survived a 5-on-3 for a full minute. He was the reason the Ducks were even in this game. But finally, on the Jets' 27 shot, they broke through with 6 minutes left in the second. A clean face-off win led to Pionk blasting one from the point. Husso never saw it, thanks to a friendly screen from Washi in front. The Ducks had been shut out just 3 times all season, all 3 during that brutal 5-game road trip in January. But this game wasn't going to be the 4th. 5 minutes into the third, the Ducks tied it up. Washi didn't get on the score sheet, but he did all the dirty work, battling for loose pucks and keeping the play alive before getting it back to Moore at the point. Moore let it rip, Vetrano got a tip, and the rebound landed right on the doorstep. And for one last time this season, say it with me, Timmy! 1-1. 4 goals in 3 games against the Jets this year for Terry. Moore picks up his first NHL point. Strom got hit and headed to the locker room, not returning for the rest of the game, so that's why Washi was out there in the first place. The Ducks season got extended just a bit longer as this one went to overtime. In OT, McTavish and Lacombe jumped out on a 2-on-1, but Morrissey made a great diving play to break it up and take it the other way. Shifley fed Connor across the crease, but Connor hit the side of the net. Husso looked like he had it covered though. The Ducks got a little scrambled in their zone, leaving a man wide open. Morrissey found Shifley, who finally beat Husso for the game winner. Ducks lose 2-1, but the Ducks do reach 80 points for the first time since 2018. Which, hey, sounds pretty nice on paper. But the Ducks still have a long way to go.
A lot of people make the assumption because the Ducks improved by 20 points this year that playoffs next year are going to be a sure thing. That is not the case. There's a lot of work ahead of this team. They may have to have the same type of improvement next season in order just to get in.
From 59 to 79 in points is a nice improvement, but from 79 to 99 is much more difficult.
I thought that was a pretty interesting comment from the broadcast, but not as interesting as this one.
Head coach Scott Arneal, he's going to get strong consideration, I would think, for the Jack Adams Award as the top coach.
I think that Martin St. Louis will get some consideration as well. Greg Cronin might get a vote or 2 as well. The Ducks, the 20-point improvement so far, the best in the NHL.
Well, that feels like some propaganda to keep Cronin after this year. Yay! The Ducks had just 1 power play in this game and didn't convert. Interestingly, Zegras didn't get any power play time. They finished the year 0 for 15 and dead last in the league with 11.76% power play rate. At least there's no propaganda to keep the special team coaches. They will probably be the scapegoats for Cronin, most likely. And with that, the Ducks season officially comes to an end. What a long, frustrating ride it's been. I'll have a video coming soon with my full thoughts on the season. And don't worry, content won't stop in the off-season, though it may slow down a bit. There's still plenty to cover. We could see a good number of Ducks heading to Worlds. Dostal, Leo, Comer, maybe even Zegras, McTavish, Cutter, Zellweger. Gudas is healthy, so he should be good to go, right, Ducks? I just want to thank you all for the support this season. Not gonna lie, mentally it's been a tough one. At times, it really just felt like we were going in circles. I still have a lot of concerns, and I wish I could be more positive, but Cronin still not being fired is definitely casting a dark cloud over things for me. That said, the second half of the season did bring me some hope because the kids were leading the way. I believe in pieces of this core, and I can see a glimmer of light at the end of the tunnel. The Ducks are on the come up. Thank you to our members. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and go Ducks!